Today I'm going to be talking about The Way of the Wolf by Jordan Belfort. This is a book about selling, and it really does a good job. Um, Look, no matter what industry you are in, you have to know how to sell. And the only way you'll actually get to know about selling is if you understand what it is that constitutes a sale. Now, he has something called the straight selling method. It's been about a month. It's been about a month or month and a half since I read the book, but I remembered the basic gist of it. And in this video today, I'm going to be talking about it very briefly. So, there are three things which are very essential for any sale to succeed. Without these things, no sale is complete, and any good sale you've ever done in your life probably has these things which happened for you in that particular moment. So, number one, your customer must love the product. There's no if or but about this. They can't like it, they can't be unsure about it, they can't be a little sure about it. They have to love the product or service you are offering. That is your number one duty, to ensure that they love and understand the product which you are selling to them. That's paramount importance. On a scale of 1 to 10, you have to make sure they're at a 10 and they love the product and service you're offering, which also means that in their mind there should not be a better offering out there. What you are selling should be the best thing which they possibly have, and they can't imagine anything else being a better situation for them or a better thing than that. Secondly, your customer must like you, connect with you, and trust you. You are talking about the product and service. Your customer must connect with you, must have a connect with you, and they must trust you. These two things are very important. If at any given stage during the sale, the customer goes back and asks you about the product while they're having a connect with you, you need to make sure you go through the first stage again of making sure they love and understand the product. Number two, then you make sure they like and connect with you. And the number three thing we have is your customer must trust the company, and you must ensure that your customer trusts the company and the brand, and also has a liking and connect with the company and the brand. If you make sure about these things on a scale of 1 to 10, at 10, you will have the sale. The customer will not go anywhere else. Now, I found the book so intriguing that I finished reading it in one day. There are a few things which the book doesn't talk about, and primarily it doesn't talk about what happens if if there's a price issue, if the customer wants a better price. Just gonna zoom out for a second, guys. Check that out. How beautiful does that look? I don't know if you can see it, but just trying to zoom into that cloud in that particular space right there. Not bad, right? All right, I'm back. So three things, again, I will run through all three things which the straight selling method is about. Number one, they have to love the product you are selling. No two ways about it. Product or service, good service, whatever. Number two, you have to make sure that they like you and connect with you. And number three, you have to make sure that they connect with the company's ideology and trust the company. It's very important. You might be representing a brand, but if they like you, they like the product, but they don't trust the company, they're not gonna go for it. If somebody has some vendetta against a bank, they won't go for that bank even if they like the product and the salesperson. So you got to make sure about these things, and it's very important. This is the straight selling method. It doesn't talk about what happens if the book doesn't talk about what happens if your product is expensive for the client or whatever. It just basically speaks about this, and it really hones in on it. There's a fourth and fifth element also, but I'm not going to talk about that in this particular video. So I read it in one sitting, guys. I read it in a 5-6 hour. I read the paperback book, and I'm so glad I did. It's priced it's kind of expensive. It's about 1,000 rupees, the book, but trust me, you want to get it. And this did so much for me that after reading this, I ended up reading Grant Cardone's You Gotta Sell or Be Sold? Yeah, Sell or Be Sold by Grant Cardone. And I loved that book also. I think that was also fantastic. But this is a different ball game, and I'm doing a review for this today. I must say I would give this book a perfect 5 stars. It's actually very, very valid. Now, don't think just because your job doesn't entail selling that you shouldn't be no selling. Every human being must know selling. Don't fool yourself into thinking, oh, it's not for you, you don't need it. You need it, my friend. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm doing something different nowadays. I'm shooting from, I got a point and shoot camera, so I'm trying that out. Let me know in the comment section what you thought about this book review, if it was helpful to you at all. I'm rushing through my words because there are a lot of people around me, so before somebody else can disturb me, I'm just blabbering. Alright guys, thank you for watching. This was a quick book review for Jordan Belfort's The Way of the Wolf. He's the same guy who the Wolf of Wall Street is about. He's the same Jordan Belfort.